wonderful day to everyone.
The world of material is the world that many people are trapped in. They spend their lives and days and money gathering materials, buying things, buying cars, buying houses, buying clothes, buying perfumes, buying cosmetics, buying shoes, buying bags, buying trousers, buying ties, buying glasses, and they hang them on their heads. If they put those glasses on their faces, it would have been different. But people have just an obsession of buying. Some people spend all their lives working, and after they work, in their heads, money equals buy. Them and money have quarreled. They never stay together in the same room for a week or 2 weeks or a month without fighting. Because when money arrives, money says, I want to go. Their hands have not been taught that you can stay in the same house with 15, 20,000 and you are still okay before you buy. As a result, if right now God had blessed me to give each one of you 10,000, I can guarantee you that by the end of this afternoon, half of the population will be missing here. Why? Because in your head, money has been registered as buy what you don't have. So there are people out there who know that you are there, and they just wait to collect what God has given you in terms of money. Immediately the day you get paid, there's a madness that overtakes you. You can't sit still. You can't think straight. Your mind is everywhere, because in your head, again I say it, you have been taught that money does not belong to you. Money must go to people who have things. And in your world, you spend all your life trying to gather more materials. Can I correct something right there? The danger is, I'm giving you what I call, you can quote me now because I think I'm becoming an authority. There is something that I have come to twine called theoeconomics. Theoeconomics would say people have socialized themselves in such a way that labels that have been designed in the world and they have been deemed as expensive labels, people then migrate towards those labels to buy them, to own them, and put them on. Ask me why. Because when they put those labels on, they think that they are as valuable as those labels. So get a Hermes bag, get some Aldo's shoes, get some Gucci glasses, drive a certain car, live in a certain part of town, and etc. And because I have these things that are now surrounding me, when people look at me, they must perceive me to the value of the labels that are surrounding me. I have news for you. You can put a pig in a Lamborghini and send the pig to pavilion. When the Lamborghini comes back, it will have a pig inside. Ask me the problem. The materials that you put around yourself don't increase your value. So here's the first statement you can write down. Don't be, let me say it nicely before I break your legs. Put value on your materials. Don't allow materials to put value on you. One more time. Put value on your, don't allow. In other words, you determine your price before things determine their price on you. We see mad people in the world in various ways. We are all mad, but in different stages. Because the habit of collecting things varies. Some of you ladies, I don't want to say loudly because I might think I'm embarrassing you. There's a skirt you bought in 1992 and 1995, which can no longer fit on one leg. But you cannot let it go. When we are not there, you try and squeeze yourself in that skirt and look yourself in the mirror and try and see how you look. Come on, you are not going to shrink in the next 7 years. Just, it's a mycecity, let it go. But no, it can't go. There are some men here whose cars sleep outside because garages are full of junk. You didn't hear me? They buy these things for losing weight and they never use them. They think that having them in the garage will help them to lose weight inside. Then you know that the madness of collecting material has now overtaken us. I say the world of, come on, come with me, the world of. If you are not careful, you are going to get trapped in the world of materials and not live your life stuck on materials. That's why the Bible then says, food for the stomach, stomach for the food. God would destroy both. The food and then what remains? Can we have such a cheap life as to gather materials and that's it? And by the way, I have good news for you. The day you die, you can't even take a handkerchief to go and blow your nose on the other side of the grave. Question, then why are you alive? You can't even take a hairpiece, a cheap one, to go and use behind the grave. You didn't hear me? You can't take a pair of slippers, cheap ones, to go and use on the other side. Then I want to ask you on your face, then why are we spending our lives gathering things that we cannot use eternally? My car, my house, my this, my this, my this, my this, my this. You die all like Job. Naked I came, naked I go. God has given, God has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. In your nakedness, you go back to the grave with nothing. With nothing. With nothing. You put a dog here, put Mandela here, put Zuma, Bill Gates here, and Obama here. No one can say to the other, move, move. They are just as dead. Maggots will have them for lunch. Then what is life? That we get in debt, we get in stress, we get in competition, we get broke, we're trying to buy things. Things. World of voice, come on. Come with me, the world of. How do you speak to yourself? I'm introducing you to the mastery program. You need to master materials. Hello? You need to buy an expensive jacket like I do sometimes. Expensive. And then cut off the label. I know the value. It's none of your business. So when you're hanging out your jacket, you don't need to show us that it is a Dunhill or it is a YSL or it is a what. No. Sometimes just remove it, cut, and throw it away. I don't need to advertise anybody. It's my life. We need young people today who can live above the world of material. Hello, somebody there? Push yourself up. Some of you have seen me dressing in ways that you might think are totally weird. I make some of those clothes myself, for myself, to detox myself in a world that is obsessed with materials, that I can still live with less. So don't tell me to put on a tie. I'm not protesting over a stolen goat. Don't tell me to dress up like this or look like this. Then I'll be like that. Then I'll be like that. Find your voice as a person. How do you speak to yourself? Positive self-talk and negative self-talk. You can refer back to that book there. The things that you say will put you under pressure. It has been proved that many people commit suicide years after they've decided not to commit suicide. Ask me why they commit suicide. Because they said it. Because when you speak it, let me give you your own psychology. Your mind has been created as a control center of the whole body. That what you say, the body looks for an opportunity to align it with opportunity and make it happen. When what you have spoken and what you are doing are not harmonizing, there is disorder in your system. In English, and those of you who done psychology, we call it dissonance. The psychological dissonance. When the mind is that way, and the body is that way. The body is looking for an opportunity to say what the boss has spoken. That's what must happen. Therefore, speak to yourself nicely, because you can create your world with your words. One more time. You create with your. If you don't believe it, walk up to me right now. Start talking about my afro, you might get away with it. Start talking about my beard, you may get away with it. Start talking about my complexion. I don't know how far you can go, but in a matter of few minutes, you might change your environment very drastically. You might go home with some teeth missing, a blue eye, something like that. But if you think I'm joking, I'm not far. You can come and try it. So that you can know what I'm saying is true, that immediately, as of 5 minutes from now, your total environment can change because of the things that you... Therefore, your mouth controls your environment. Don't tell me, linyalo la kalimatata, watch how you speak. Don't tell me my boss is horrible, my work is horrible. Watch how you speak. Behind the curtain, you're saying the boss is useless. This job is rubbish. People here are what and what. When those things come to haunt you, then your life is miserable. Master your voice. One more time. The things that you say. Those who live in the world of material move at the speed of material. Those who live in the world of voice move at the speed of voice. Those who live in the world of light move at the speed of light. Now, a car can only move at 260, 300 if you are strong, 320 and the police are chasing you. But the voice moves faster. If I say go, the voice will get there before the car gets there. But light, 93 million miles. I don't know whoever measured the distance. 93 or 97 million miles from here. 8 minutes. The light has arrived. For some of us who have traveled, if you say Los Angeles, I am there. Piccadilly Circus, London, I am there. Cape Town, Table Mountain, I am there. Hello? Johannesburg Park Station, we are all there. Did you see how fast? How fast is that? How fast is that? The worlds are there and wide apart. But because you have information, your mind is able to rush at the speed of light and connect those dots together. Get informed and speed up your mind. You need to master your light.